The Bitcoin technical analysis video. In this video, I will first try to answer the question of is the low in, is the correction over and done with, yes or no. I will give you an unambiguous answer, yes, but there are a few caveats that I want to mention. And in the second part, I will move over to the 1 hour time frame and I will analyze the lower time frame, and I will also give you a trade setup that I am going to take, and I hope you will all find it useful. As for the question, is the correction over, yes or no? I'm inclined to believe that the correction is over. Why am I inclined to believe that the correction is over? First answer is that because as far as corrections go, Bitcoin corrected enough. From 25K to 49K, we had an impulsive price action, and we retraced lower than the 0.382 fib retracement, which is enough for a correction as far as price is concerned. Let me show you. Let's pull a fib from the low to the high, and this is the 0.382 correction, which is the minimum I expected. And Bitcoin reached the 0.382. In fact, it already wicked below the 0.382. And as far as price is concerned, Bitcoin corrected enough. It is true that I have some misgivings about the time, meaning that I am expecting some proportion between the time Bitcoin spent in an uptrend to the time it spends in a correction, and the time spent in a correction is not enough in my opinion, but price is king, and I'm looking at price and what price is doing, and if price is sending a long signal, then I'm inclined to long Bitcoin regardless of time. When will I be 100% certain that Bitcoin is finished with the correction? If Bitcoin will make it above the 0.5 fib retracement at 43,760 and hold it as support, then I think there will be no doubt that Bitcoin is bullish and the correction is over. Okay? When will I be inclined to believe that Bitcoin will continue lower? If Bitcoin will get below 40,200, then I will be more inclined to believe that this was a corrective price action and that Bitcoin is going lower, probably to 37K or maybe even below. However, at the moment, I'm operating under the premise that the correction is over, and I will show you on the lower time frame why. On the lower time frame, I said in a previous video that the price action, the candlesticks, will show us if price is bullish or bearish, if it is impulsive or corrective. It looks impulsive to me. Also, I think that Bitcoin completed 5 waves to the upside. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Wave 5 could go higher, but it already did the minimum required for me to consider this price action as a 5-wave price action. Okay? Also, I will show you the wave count. If we consider this move from 38,555 to 40,550 as the wave 1, wave 2 corrected to the 50%, which is fine, which is okay. The following wave 3 reached the 1.272 fib extension, which is it should be a bit higher, but it is also, it meets the minimum requirements. The following wave 4 retraced minimally between the 0.236 and the 0.382. Usually I would like this correction to be a bit deeper, and the wave 5 reached the 0.618 extension of wave 1 and 4, which also meets the minimum requirements. If anything, I think that Bitcoin can still go a bit higher before retracing. So as far as I'm concerned, we have 5 waves to the upside, if I'm right. And because we have 5 waves to the upside, I'm expecting a retracement, an ABC retracement to around 40,000, let's say between 40,700 to 40,200. And this is my trade setup. This is the trade setup that I'm going to take. I will show you on the lower time frame. If I'm considering all this price action from 38.55 to 48,800, a bit more, okay? As a wave 1, I'm expecting an ABC correction, and the target for an ABC correction should be at around the 50%. It could go as low as the 0.618 retracement. Below the 0.618 retracement, I will be inclined to believe that this wasn't an impulse and that Bitcoin is going lower. And my setup, the setup I'm looking at is an entry at around 40,700, and the stop loss will be below 40,200. And my target, my initial target, will be to the 50%, 43,762. But I can, and I will most probably will leave the most of this trade on the table, because if the correction is over, I'm expecting much higher prices. Now, one mistake that I will endeavor to avoid this time is that I will not set an order at 40,700. I will wait for a retest of 40,700, and if the retest will be successful, I will enter long. As long as price is above 40,200, I'm inclined to take a long position with the initial target of 43,762. But if the correction is over, then I believe that we are going to max out this Gann angle, the orange Gann angle, which could possibly take us to as high as, I don't know, 60K, possibly a bit less, but 60 or even 62K is not out of the table at all as far as I'm concerned. And this is why I will consider this as a long trade opportunity, and I will not be in a hurry to close this long trade. I would let price show me the way, because I think that if the correction is over, then we are going for much higher prices. Okay, that's all I have for you on Bitcoin. I will go over the main points again. Okay, above 43,760, I will have almost no doubt that the correction is over and done with, and that we are going for much higher prices. Below 40,200, I will be inclined to believe that this was just a correction and that we are going lower, possibly to 37, but could be a lot lower. At the moment, my main bias is bullish, and I'm waiting for a long entry at around 40,700. Of course, on the condition that Bitcoin will hold support at 40,700. Does it have to go to 40,700? No. It could go, let's see. It could correct minimally to 41,200. But at the moment, this is the kind of setup I'm looking for. And if this setup will materialize, then I will be very happy. That's all I have for you on Bitcoin. I hope it helps, and I will see you in the next video.